Video 1, Navigation and Setup. Hi there, and welcome to Trace Engine. In this video, we'll give you an overview of the main navigation and menu, including dashboards and case search. We'll also show you how to set up your organization details and add your logo, so your reports and letters look polished and professional right from the start. If you're looking for something specific, you can jump straight to it using the bookmarks below. And remember, you can always reach out using the contact details on the help page, or book a free help session if you prefer one-on-one support. Let's get started. Dashboards. We're starting here on a brand new system, and you can see on this dashboard that there are two cases. These are clearly labeled with an EG case number that's different from the one that will normally generate, and some example data to show you the basics of case setup, but we'll get to that later. For now, you can see there are some pie charts that organize cases by location, i.e. state, line of business, i.e. skip trace or field attendance, and status, which is where the case is at in the workflow right now, e.g. it's a work in progress, it's at report writing stage, or it's waiting for an investigator to accept. Underneath is a list of all the cases. Note that if you click a section of one of the pie charts, it automatically filters the other charts and the case list. If you click on Case List, you'll see another graphical representation of cases, this time with a case count at the top, and a bar chart breakdown by case type. Skip trace and process serving are shown here, but you also have field call and repossessions, as well as a bar chart showing status. These charts make it really easy to get a big picture view of the status of all your cases, as well as where to allocate resources and drill down to particular cases that match criteria you're looking for, such as every skip tracing case in a particular state that's a work in progress. Case search. However, if you want to look for a specific case, your other option is to use the case search functionality on the left menu. If we click here and open it up, you can see there are a number of fields here to specify search criteria. If you've ever used a library catalog search, this should be pretty familiar to you. You can put in partial data in any of the fields and do a broad search. And the more data you fill out in more fields, the narrower the search results will become. Let's start with EG in the case number field. That's going to bring up both example cases. This is an easy way to find a case if, for example, your client calls up and they only remember the subject's last name and the month they gave you the case in. Alternatively, if you know the case number, you can put it in here to go directly to the case. I'll go to EG 00001 now. Breadcrumbs. You can also see that once you start moving around the system, the case numbers you've looked at start appearing along the top here as breadcrumbs. You can click on these to go back to any case you were looking at recently, which is very helpful if you're working on a number of cases simultaneously. Set up your company. The first thing you'll want to do is set up your company details. This way, they'll automatically appear in your reports, letters, and other documents. It only takes a few minutes, and the result is professional, polished reports that save you a lot of admin time. To get started, click the Organizations menu button on the left, then click Search. You should already see an organization with the company name you entered when you first signed up. In this example, I'm using Acme Investigations. Notice that its company type is listed as My Company. Click View next to that. This takes you to the company view. Here, you can review your company details or the details of any other organization you've added. On the right, you'll see that your company is already linked to two cases. These are just the two example cases from the dashboard. That's because in Polonius, people and organizations, like persons of interest, clients, or subcontractors, all have their own records. These records are then attached to cases, building up a history of every case they've been linked to. So once you add them here, you can quickly attach them to new cases. All their details will automatically carry across, which is especially helpful when adding a person of interest. If you've collected information on them before, you already have a head start. This also makes it much easier to reuse the people and organizations you work with regularly, investigators, clients, subcontractors, saving you time with every new case. Right now though, you can see the company record is still mostly blank since we've just set up this instance. To add your details, click the little pen and paper icon at the top right to enter edit mode. Now, fill out your company information. For this demo, I'll just add some placeholder details. Next, let's upload your company logo. Grab a copy of your logo file and either drag it into the box on the right or click My Device to browse for it on your computer. Once it's uploaded, click Save. That will store the logo, along with all the other details you entered, and bring you back to the organization view. Now, to actually set this image as your official company logo, you'll need to go back into edit mode one more time. Click the pen and paper icon at the top right. Scroll down to Organization Photo on the left and choose the logo you just uploaded. Then click Save again. Keep in mind, you can attach many different files to an organization record, things like contracts or client agreements. By selecting this photo specifically as your organization logo, you're telling the system to use it in the header of your reports.